Dude, oh gosh, these blocks are seriously crazy, but yeah, there we go. I was like, you can totally get this without having to worry about death. But back to what I was talking about, dude. It's so, like, morally ambiguous whether or not, like, it's okay to eat animals. So I always just sort of felt that, like, PETA, you just need to mind your own business. And if people want to eat the delicious meats of meat, that's their business, and nobody should be telling them what to do. It's not nice to tell people what to do. And so now, I am not a vegetarian, which is kind of funny that, you know, you can go from being a vegetarian, especially a vegetarian for, like, moral reasons like I was, to just suddenly, like, not being one. A lot of people are like, that's a pretty big jump, don't you think, Raktar? Except for nobody calls me Raktar in real life. Nobody knows that's my secret intername. But yeah, but I still feel, oh, this is gonna get crazy, that, oh, because, yep, I was like, this is gonna get like a wild, crazy ride. Oh, and these guys are back. I hope these guys get crushed and... Oh, no. Oh, oh, no. Oh, whew. Oh, gosh. Please, no. Okay, I got it that time. Whoosh. Man, I feel like this is going to be one of those levels where if I don't act quickly, this could end up turning into one of those, like, infinite death loops that I like to get myself into. Where, if I'm not careful, I'll just, like, keep on getting my ass completely... Oh, what? Oh, that's how you get the thing in this level. Damn it. Well, now I won't get the gold flagpole. Well, I was about to say this could be one of those levels where I get into one of those infinite death loops because there's a lot of hard stuff that you have to do in order to get to the end of the level with all the stars and with the stamp. But I didn't. Actually, I did get into an infinite death loop, but it was like infinite. It was like 5 lives infinite, which isn't too infinite. Look. Oh no. Okay. I was about to say, I think they were right about the golden flagpoles, but how do you tell if you have a golden flagpole? Because I feel like the top of that flag... There's 2 more levels before Bowser! They tricked me! And... Oh, it's a jackpot. Holy shit! I did say that they keep on bringing that jackpot back a lot, and they totally did. I decided to cut out the jackpot because I was like, you know what? I've shown more than enough jackpots in this game. It is time that I stop showing them, and is this... It is! I was about to say... Is this a secret weekrit? Oh, it's just an extra Toad House. By the way, I didn't understand. So when I was playing with 4-player, maybe this is just like a concept that I don't get. When I was playing with 4-player, that Toad was like scared the whole time. I think it's because I was blowing him away with my mouth. When I was playing with 4 people, when I hit the little box... Can you just... Oh no, okay. So you can go in there once. When I was playing with 4 people, the big box only had 1 thing in it. Like... I wasn't sure if I had done something wrong or what, but straight up, like, I hit the big box in a Toad House with 4 people, so maybe when you're with 4 people, they do it kind of like as a joke. Maybe the little box has 4 upgrades in it, or then it crossed my mind that maybe it was random, which one had all the upgrades in it, but then I found out, then I noticed later, I was like, there seems to be no rhyme or reason to anything. I should have stayed as Peach. Whenever I'm about to do a boss... I feel as though maybe Peach is the best person to play as because she's so, like, Ripsopone awesome. Ooh. Doppelcherry. Time to Super Doppel Brothers. 2 brothers doppling up for a boss battle. Oh, this is a boss that I've faced before. I just realized that. I was like, I recognized the name Motley Blob, I think, and then the fact that they're doppling me up leads me to believe that, yup, it's this crazy jester of destruction. I need to remember his name, by the way. Technically, if I want to keep my tradition of always remembering the names of, like, all Mario bosses, it just occurred to me that if I want to... Oh, crap, I forgot that what I'm supposed to be doing is jumping on this guy. Oh, but he drops... He's got extra techniques now. Holy crap. If I want to be keeping up my Super Mario tradition of always... like, knowing the names to a shit ton of the enemies. Oh, I get it. His jumps leave wakes of hatred in them now. I was like, what is... I was sort of like, what even hit me before? And then I realized that there was a wake of hatred in his jump spot. Cool. But yeah, I'm gonna need to learn that this guy's name is Motley Blob or something, or Blot Mob, or Blotty Mobby, or Mob the Blot. I really don't know, but the point is... I feel as though I do actually... Crap, there goes... Oh, no, no, no. I'm wee little Mario now. I want to get that Dobble. Oh no, Dobble's dead. The only thing we can do is murder him. Go in for the kill. Cool. And I actually did have an upgrade, but yeah. So this guy's name is Motley Blob. I gotta remember it for my Mario naming conventions, and then I can continue to impress by being able to name every single Mario character in every single video. I actually don't think that I can always name every character in every video, but I feel as though in the Mario universe, that is one universe where I'm pretty good at naming a shit ton of the characters. I don't even know why, because as anybody who knows me in real life knows that I've got a terrible memory. Like, I am just not good at remembering things, so I've always been very impressed with my ability to play Mario games and kind of like know the names of so many dudes, and here we go! Yeah, I was like, I better get that. Also, I had the Tanuki suit. Like, I could have just done a normal jump and Tanuki hovered over there and then pissed PETA off and been like, look, PETA, I skinned a Tanuki. Now what are you gonna do, bitches? See, that's the other thing. I was like, PETA, do you think that, like, this is probably in the Mario world made out of some, like, well, A, it's magic. That's the other thing that I think PETA doesn't realize, is that clearly this is a magic. I'm talking about PETA again, I know. But so they made this game where, like, you're Mario and you're running from a Tanuki and the Tanuki's, like, shooting fireballs at you and shit. But I was like, clearly they don't understand that the way the Tanuki suit works in these games, or at least I feel the way that the Tanuki suit works in these games. Oh, that's just a coin. The way the Tanuki suit works in these games, in my mind, is it's not actually the skin of a Tanuki, it's like just a magical enchantment that makes you look like a Tanuki, because clearly you're just hitting a question mark box. There's not actually a Tanuki skin in the question mark box. And I feel like if I could explain that, like, I would hate to be the child of a PETA parent. Let me just say that. Gosh, I feel like it would suck to be the child of a parent who's a part of PETA. You wouldn't be allowed to play, like, because, so PETA parents are, like, against Pokemon, because they sort of have this, oh shit, I don't know why I did that. They sort of have this, like, idea in their heads. They're like, if you play Pokemon, you're automatically you automatically are a person who wants to kill animals. And I was like, that's not how it is, PETA people. You don't want to kill animals. It's just an imaginary world you're allowed to imagine. But, like, PETA doesn't think that way. Also, I've always been like, man, I'm so glad that even though my parents were, like, hardcore religious, they weren't hardcore religious in a way where they're like, you're not allowed to be into Harry Potter. Like, that would have sucked if my parents were like, you're not allowed to be into Harry Potter. But instead, even though they were, like I said, they were hardcore religious, they were super cool about it. They were like, you know what? They understood that Harry Potter is an imaginary world. There's no reason that they as parents should be against their child using imagination. And so I always, like, I think to myself, when parents are like against stuff that involves their kid using their imagination, I was like, I hate to tell you, parents, your child is never going to be a great world leader. Like, and you might think that it's not connected, but it totally is. Like, if you're against your parents using or if you're a parent against your kids using their imagination, your child will never grow up to be something interesting. Like, I hate to say it, but your child is going to grow up to be some boring person their whole life. And I mean, I'm some boring person, but I'm always like, please, parents, don't torture your kids by being like, no Dungeons and Dragons, no video games, no whatever. Because all this stuff is so dumb. I hate it so much. I don't even know how I got on this rant. Oh, by talking about PETA. So yeah, PETA, anti-Harry Potter parents, anti-video game parents, you're keeping your child from imagination fun. And imagination is great because that's what makes people do great things, is they first have to imagine the great things that they're going to do. And then after they've imagined the great things they're going to do, then they do them. And if you stifle your child's imagination, then they can't even imagine real-world things, like the great things that they could grow up to do. Opinions, opinions, opinions. I've got a lot of them, and for some reason I talk about them while I'm playing Mario on my YouTube channel. Actually, speaking of playing Mario on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna stop doing that, and in the next episode of Super Mario 3D World, I am going to be running into the probably final battle of the story. I don't think it's the final battle of the game, but I'm almost positive that it's going to be the final storyline battle. So with that, I'm going to end this episode right here. The next episode, I will be tackling Bowser's carnival of chaos and destroying him and making him wish he had never been uncool. This has been Raktar. Thank you for watching.